kitchen,
Yeah.
and we had a thing, and we pulled it up and made a table. And of course, my aunt came out with a bag of washing to hang out, and didn't see this that we'd pulled up, and went drunk. She went blank. And I can remember that. And we both, well, we were only kids and we were only playing, but
Yeah.
apparently she was badly hurt, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because she went a smacker off stepping, thinking she was stepping down. And there was another table that we'd pulled over to make a table. And it's funny how you remember things. I can remember that. And this, I went to school in the April, after Easter, and Jean, who was younger than me by a few months, started in the September. And apparently I came home, and I said to her, "They call me Lillian at school. I expect they'll call you Jeannie," and which was a family joke, for you, Jeannie, and yeah, because I was called Lily all the time.
Right.
But when I went to school, they called me Lily.
But you actually prefer to be called Lil.
Eh?
You prefer to be called Lil, don't you?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Diamond Lil.
I can't bear it. I know. I can remember my Auntie Alice was on a bus, and I was on the bus with my girlfriend Dorothy. We were upstairs. It was in Greenford, and as we came down the steps to get off the bus, and Auntie Alice was sitting right in the front downstairs in the bus, red bus.
Yeah.
And she sort of turned around and saw me. I didn't see her, but she turned around and she said, "Lil." And I stood there with my friend, and I said, "I'm not answering her." I was so embarrassed. So we said, and she kept shouting out. And then in the end, she said, "Lily," and I turned round then and said, "Oh, hello." The people on the bus, I don't know what they thought. It just annoyed me, and I think I went home and told Mum, so she probably told her not to call me Lil. Because people called my mum Lil and she didn't mind.
Yeah.
She was Auntie Lil,
Your mum's name was Lillian Rose, wasn't it? Lily Rose? No.
Yeah,
No.
well, Lily and
No,
my mum was a twin.
Yeah, a twin. That's
and
it,
her twin sister was called Rose. They were Lily and Rose.
Right.
And
that.
she didn't mind being called Lil, but I couldn't bear it, and I wouldn't answer. I'm standing there, and my friend, she didn't know what to do, poor girl. She's looking around, and I'm not answering her. And I wouldn't, and then she called me Lily. I turned around then. But it was quite strange how I just hated being called Lil. Couldn't bear it. And yet Mum didn't mind.
Yeah.
My mum didn't mind at all. And I remember things like my cousin Barry. You know Barry. You remember Barry, don't you? How clever he was. Well, my mum said to Betty, take him to, we used to go to Saturday morning pictures.
Right.
At the Odeon, And this was after me. I'd grown up a bit and wasn't going, but apparently she said Betty was going and Mum was looking after Barry. She said, "Oh, can't you take Barry with you?" And so Betty said, "No, I don't think he'll be allowed." And she said, "Go and take him with you. He'd like to go." So he said, yes, he would. So they went, but of course you had to be 6 to go in the morning pictures.
Right.
And when they got there, the man on the door apparently looked at Barry and looked at Betty and said, "How old is he? Is he 6?" Because they had to be 6. And she said, yes, you know, poking her. No, I'm not. He said, I'm 5.5. And of course they wouldn't let him in then, but he was so mad they had to go home. But that's what he was like, you see. You know, he was very forward little boy.
Yeah, honest with it, yeah.
Eh?
He was honest, at least. He was honest.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Well, that was it. He said, no, I'm not. I'm 5.5.
Yeah.
And she could have clobbered
Well, they do that, don't they, kids?
Yeah, he would too,
Yeah.
because he was that way